What's up, guys? This is Wormpal, the coach of the Stavanger Vikingvolts, and welcome to my Week 6 battle of Season 2 of the GCL. This week we are playing against Recordman, the coach of the Sleeping Snorlax. I was very busy this week, and I am very sorry, but I have already played my battle. That means you will not get to see the battle live. Anyways, you can see Recordman's team over there on the right. This is the team we brought this week. Necrozma holding a Petaya Berry with the moves Rock Polish, Calm Mind, Photon Geyser and Dark Pulse. Our Colbert Berry Cofagrigus with Shadow Ball, Toxic, Pain Split and Knock Off. Shuka Berry Heatran with the moves Flamethrower, Earth Power, Stealth Rock and Taunt. Dual Screens Zapdos holding a Light Clay with Roost and Volt Switch as the last moves. Our Greninja rocking a Gracium ZZ Crystal. It has the moves Grass Knot, Dark Pulse, Ice Beam and Spikes. Our last Pokemon is our Flame Orb Swallow with the Guts ability. For moves it has Facade, Brave Bird, U-Turn and Quick Attack. The 6 Pokemon I predicted Recordman to bring were Megabeedrill, Rotom Wash, Jirachi, Tornadus, Porygon 2 and Darmanitan. Let us see what he brought. Recordman brought everything we predicted except for the Jirachi. He instead brought his Macomb. Let's start the battle. We always write good luck, have fun to our opponent. Let's see what he answers. We led with our Zapdos because our opponent doesn't have a ground type. Recordman leads with his Porygon 2 and traces my static. Rude. First turn I click Light Screen fearing an Ice Beam from the Porygon. My opponent is Toxic, so he goes for a Toxic. I proceed with setting up my Reflect and switch out with Volt Switch. He predicts my switch into Heatran by clicking Hidden Power Ground. That activates my Shuka Berry, a 4 times effective move only doing 15% to my Heatran. My opponent switches into his Macomb because it has a better matchup against my Heatran. I set up my Stealth Rocks. The Macomb went for a knockoff, correctly predicting my Cofagrigus to switch in. That activates my Colbert Berry, another super effective move only doing 8%. That also activated my Mummy ability. Now his Macomb is a Mummy. He switches into his Porygon 2, which traces my Mummy ability. Now his Porygon 2 is also a Mummy. 2 Tankaman poisons the Mummy Duck with Toxic. My opponent is Toxic, so he Toxics me back. I switched out because I didn't want to take too much damage from his toxic behavior. We both use our recovery moves to stay healthy. Insert elevator music here. Dun dun do, dun 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 do, dun dun do, dun 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 do. I didn't want the worst Pokemon Go team to die yet, so I switched back into my Mummy. He attacked me with Poison Jab. That made his be a Mummy too. LMAO, LMAO, LMAO. My opponent switches back into his Macomb because it is ready to be mummified. I went for a Shadow Ball to get some chip damage. Did he think he could kill me here? No, too bad. I had Pain Split. The damage from the Pain Split and the Shadow Balls put the Mummy Man in kill range for my Swallow. He probably thought that my Boom Beats would Boom Beat his Macomb with Boom Burst, but no. My Boom Beats is a brave bird, so it attacks with Brave Bird. Sadly, my Brave Bird Boom Beats is now a mummy. RIP. My opponent switches into his choice Scarfed Darmanitan and kills my flying mummy with Rock Slide. This is actually not too bad. It gave me an opportunity to start setting up with the darkness. He switched into his Tornadus while I set up my Rock Polish. Now I outspeed everything except for the Scarfed Darmanitan. I set up a Con Mind and my opponent clicks Hurricane. He actually landed it. What the fuck? That move has like 30% accuracy. He even confused me. The next turn I attacked him with Photon Geyser. According to the calculator, this should kill. It turns out that he has an assault vest. The worst part was that he landed another Hurricane. Wow, just wow. The turn after that I hit myself in confusion, and the Tornadus actually landed another Hurricane. He landed 3 Hurricanes in a row. He confused me and I hit myself in confusion. What the fuck? Who the fuck even does that? I decided to switch back into the second worst Pokemon Go team to try to get some health back. I used Roost twice while I took 2 Psychics. Then I switched into my Bull Diggity Dog to finally kill this motherfucking Tornadus. He finally missed a Hurricane. It was about damn time. His Tornadus surprised me with Focus Blast. He landed it. What can I say? Flamethrower killed the Tornadus. Yay. I unfortunately had to let my Bull Diggity Dog go down here. At this point I thought I had lost the game. Then I came up with a master plan. For it to work I needed some luck. The first part of the plan was to go into the second worst Pokemon Go team to set up my Reflect. That would allow my Greninja to live a hit from his B. His B killed my Zapdos with Knockoff. This was the second part of my plan. The second worst Pokemon Go team finally did something useful. Its static ability paralyzed the B. This would allow my Greninja to outspeed his B. The Darmanitan's defensive stats are trash, so it would die to a Dark Pulse. The Reflect would allow me to survive a hit from Darmanitan. My Bloondoom could easily nuke the Rotom Wash. All Ash Ketchup had to do was to kill the bee with a Dark Pulse or an Ice Beam. I chose Ice Beam in case the Beedrill had some HP investments. Victory was assured. But wait.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Oh no, I choked. Protean screwed me over. If I had just clicked Dark Pulse I would have been a Dark type, and the Flare Blitz wouldn't have been super effective. Sigh. Anyways, good game to Recordman. Not really. That game puts us at 3 wins and 3 losses. That means we have to win next week if we want to make playoffs. I hope you enjoyed the video. Check out Recordman's YouTube channel. The link is in the description. I will see you again next week, but until then, goodbye.